Hey, it's Rachel from All About Planners. In this video I'm doing a comparison between the ARC discbound punch and the MAMBI Happy Planner punch. So the key difference is that the Happy Planner one is obviously designed to be compatible with Happy Planner, whereas the ARC, you could use it for Happy Planner. I'll show you why I don't in a minute. But you can also do A4, A5, US letter and junior page size. I really like this little slider thing that it has, and then it'll clip into the page size. So then we go like US letter and A4. And it has this little bar at the back here which will catch the paper so you can't really slip and misalign the holes. It'll hold in place for you while you punch. It's quite sturdy handle, so you can punch through quite a few pages at once. They recommend doing up to 10. I usually do about 3 to 5. It has this huge tray to catch all the clippings, which takes forever to fill, which is great, so you don't have to fill it very often. The Happy Planner, in contrast, has a very thin little tray. This little black rubber thing comes off, and it does require a bit of effort to punch. It says a maximum of 3 sheets. I really only ever do 1. I do find also that the end, I think it's this end, this little one here, tends to catch the little clipping, so I have to sort of tear it off myself. Don't know if that's just the one that I've got or if that's standard for the Happy Planner ones. So I tend to use my ARC for A4 and A5, and then obviously the Happy Planner for the classic size. I was using the ARC for a while, but my OCD perfectionist self got really annoyed with it. The main reason being, if I just show you in comparison, this one was the Happy Planner punch. As you can see, the printables that I made are really flush with the pages that come with the Happy Planner, but when I use the ARC punch, same page size, the spacing of where the holes punched does not line up. So I've got this excess down the bottom, or with this giant gap up the top, or if I pull this out and put it on the other side, I'll have too much up the top and not enough down the bottom, which just looks weird and kind of tacky. So I definitely only use the Happy Planner punch for Happy Planner, and then I use the ARC for everything else. The little spacing of the stem and the half mushrooms is the same on both. As you saw, I've just used it together like the ARC one, and then I just showed you the classic size. They're both fine, like they both line up correctly. It's just the spacing that's a little bit off. That's really the only thing that annoys me and why you can't use both of them compatible. In terms of the price, the Happy Planner one is cheaper than the ARC one, which you can only get from Staples. They're both quite heavy, so shipping is quite expensive. If you're going to get the big Happy Planner, it's going to be quite weighty and cost quite a lot to ship. So I'd only get it if you're going to be using the big Happy Planner. If you're using the mini or the classic, this one will be fine. So that's it for this video. I hope you found it helpful. I will include a link to these printables and also a close-up photo of that comparison with the spacing of the holes, so you can have another look. Those will be in the description box below. Don't forget to subscribe. I usually post a couple of review videos / planner tip videos each week.